Okay, my friends, so this video is about diabetes, right? To guide people with pre-diabetes or diabetes type 2. All right, so we're going to start with things that everyone in any country can already do, okay? Because even that they're home these first 2 weeks, right? On planting and almost all business going to be closed, right? With rare exception that I'm going to tell you afterwards. Okay, so those are very basic things that everyone can do, even that they don't have their proper food yet. Okay? All right, let's go step by step. The first thing, it's for water. Okay, because it's very important for everyone to have clean water. Okay, so because if the organization was already launched, everyone should already have clean water or already be transferred to a village nearby, a city nearby, or some place or even a hotel that do have clean water. All right. Why water? Because to keep people hydrated and to clean toxins, also can control sugar and avoid dehydration. So we have to drink water before the meals, during the meals, after the meals, the whole day. So for people, teens and adults working a lot, let's focus 20 cups a day, not juices. I'm talking about clean water without coloring, without anything. Okay? So that's very important. So water before the meals can help with good digestion, can help with constipation, can help the pancreas. All right? So this is very important. Also take toxins out and the whole day, even when the person gets up in the morning, drink a whole glass of water. For some people, need a few more minutes, right? Not right away and get it down. No, let's get our body, drink, give a few minutes, and then start drinking, and then the whole glass of water is gone. The person drank that whole glass of water, okay? And as soon as possible, the person will squeeze a lemon in the morning, in fasting, while fasting, before eating anything else. So the person will have a half lemon and with a few days a whole lemon, right? No more. We don't need those things that get many lemons. No, it's just a half or one on the way that would be the most sustainable for each person. And just eat after that time. So wait 40 minutes or 1 hour, right? While the person is doing their stretchings and breathing exercises, taking shower and so on. And then, already past that 40 minutes, 1 hour, and the person can be ready for the day. The number 2 will be to have consistency on their practices and have a good night of sleep, a good rest. Why is that? Because people with consistency, they can manage their life in a better way. So for people that are moving or already move, as soon as possible, they need to have consistency on their practice. All right, so they're going to work in the morning and study in the afternoon, or the other way around. They need consistency. Have their, every single day from Monday to Friday to be exactly the same. So it will be easier for them to manage, even for retired people. Okay, that's very important. And also to have everything they can to reduce stress. So let's explain one at a time. So when people sleep well, let's say about 7-8 hours a day, what happens? So when people sleep well at night without getting up all the time, without worry, if they're moving or not, or when, or this and that, so they will lower down cortisol levels. That's the hormone of the stress. when people sleep bad, they also raise the resistance of insulin. So it's very important for everyone to sleep well at night. What that means? Depends on the person, but the person needs to get up happy, feeling good. That can vary from one person to another. And as people are going to be better, they're going to don't need too many hours anymore. So on number 2, I'm also including reduce stress, because it's related to sleep well at night. So when people have high levels of stress, they raise the glucose because the high levels of hormone of stress, as the cortisol and adrenaline, can avoid the cells that produce insulin on the pancreas to don't work properly. Okay, so that's very important for people to take stress out of their lives, manage the things they have to do in a proper way. A good way is to talk to people, control themselves. Like, okay, you have little children, you have to move to another country. Oh, goodness, that's a lot. It's a health issue in a family. So it's a lot, right? What you have to do? Breathe, do your stretchings every morning, and focus that you're going to have a very positive and productive day. Already pray for your children to get up happy. Okay, so you will manage one thing at a time and have a little piece of paper. What's priority? This, and that. All right. So you're going to focus on that little piece of paper every day until everything is done. Okay, then you move, and then you're going to do another piece of paper with whichever it's the most important organization asking you to do as soon as you move. Okay? So, if you have a spouse, already sit and make those basic needs really need to do before you move. Okay? And focus. Every morning you get up. Okay, so what you have to do? You have the little children, you have to do breakfast, you have to make lunch, what you have to do. And every time you have available, you're going to focus on that little note you have, the most priority thing before you move. And sometimes if you play with your children or if you talk to older children, give them attention, even for 20 minutes, it will be worth it. Because if you give them attention, really attention for that some few minutes, even 20 minutes, they're going to play by themselves afterwards. Or, it will be worth it. You're going to have some hours, more hours of productive time. Okay, so insulin and glucagon, right? I'm going to explain. So the pancreas maintains the body's blood glucose, right, the sugar, balance. Primary hormones of the pancreas include the insulin and the glucagon, and both regulate blood glucose. Diabetes is the most common disorder associated with the pancreas. Okay? The pancreas is both an endocrine and exocrine organ. It releases certain enzymes to aid in digestion delivered to the gut via the pancreatic duct. The endocrine pancreas also releases hormones such as insulin and glucagon, which are hormones predominantly related to glucose metabolism. All right, so with time you're going to learn more things about that. So every morning you're going to do your meditation or your yoga, whichever is good, your prayers. You're going to sit down before the young children get up or before the very elders get up, before you start working on the items you need to do. You're going to do your meditation, your stretching. So you have to figure out what works for you. 10 minutes for each, 20 minutes for each, 1 hour for each. Okay, because it was time, some people need some times on their lives, some even hours, But of course, if you have young children, you have to be reasonable. You don't have hours of praying, hours of yoga. You don't have that time. So you have to be reasonable right now. I think about 20 minutes each, try really hard for 1-2 weeks. I think that is reasonable. And then you take a shower and get ready for your day. If you have an elder at the house that can watch the young children before they get up, go do your running, because running gonna help you for the whole day. Or you're gonna run when they nap in the afternoon, when those other adults of the house gonna be available. So you can really run for your 25 minutes, or 40 minutes, whichever you need and can do in a reasonable, sustainable way. You're also gonna try to find during the day a moment for you to have fun. And have fun while you're already healing something. Have fun running, with good neighbors or with your family members, depending according to your reality. Or you're going to put that baby, that child in a stroller, you're going to run with that baby, that child, of course, if you don't have elders to be watching them. Okay? And in the same way, if you are an elder, try to make adjustments, who's going to be watching the kids, what time, make a plan and stick to that plan. Okay? The other thing that, because if you're feeling good, just put that in your head and sing, whichever problem you have in your life, you're not going to focus on the problem. You're going to focus on the solution. I have to do this, this, and that, right? So we can move and start a new life, let's say, right? So you're going to find happiness on that. Okay? All right, we're doing great. Yeah, let's say that reduce stress was the number 3. I think it's better. So we do things more separated. All right. So the number 4 will be to do regular workout every single day until you're better organized. Okay? If you're already doing a lot of workout, then it's okay. You can take a break Saturday and Sunday or only Sunday. If you're not, do even Sunday, because that's going to help your consistency. That 20 minutes or 40 minutes running is going to really help you a lot, or jogging, right? Okay. If you do not have other elders or other adults to watch your little children or your baby, what you're going to do? Jump rope. Or pretend you're jumping rope. Jump in your house. Jump, jump, jump. You can do jump jacks, you can do many things. Or jog, if you have back problems, jog. Inside your house in the same place. Keep jumping, jumping, jumping. This type of jump is a jogging. Soft, soft, soft. Okay? All right, that's what you're going to do. But you need that 20 or 40 minutes every single day, even before the baby gets up. So the muscles of your body are responsible for the most part of acceptance of glucose after you have a meal. And some studies said that the sugar on the blood can reduce even up to 24 hours after a workout time. Okay, so you have to see. We're going to see better, how many hours is that. But those things are very important. Workout every single day. Running or jogging, around the block or at your own living room, gonna also help to reduce stress. After working out, the body raises the insulin and the cells use the sugar of the blood. Okay, so it's very, very important to work out every single day. For people that cannot run or while you're walking, for example, you went to supermarket running, you come back walking because you have a weight, a bag or 2 bags with you, what you gonna do? do deep breathing. So 5 inhale, 5 hold, 5 out. 5 inhale, 5 hold, and 5 out. Doing pressure with your stomach to tuck in your stomach. Give strength to your belly muscles. Okay? So you went running, you're gonna start pumping your heart. Do the best you can with a proper shoes. Always with tennis shoes. Never ever run with flip-flops. You have to be safe. You don't want more problems in your life. You have to be safe. Okay, and then also for those that cannot run yet, tuck in, do deep breathing, tuck in. All right? Okay, doing great. Okay, so number 5. People need to lose weight, for all this diabetes type 2. Okay. All right, so the visceral fat increases inflammation, insulin resistance, and increases glucose levels. The visceral fat is the fat stored in the abdominal cavity, lodged around various vital organs, including the liver, the stomach, heart, and intestine. It is often called active fat, as it can actively increase the risks of serious health problems. So people need to be on their proper weight. Okay? So how we are going to do that? Without medication. That's the first thing, without medication. The best as possible. The medication I'm talking about is medication to lose weight, not the diabetes medicine. Not saying that, okay? Those you keep a little longer until you're really free of that situation, okay? So we're going to lose weight eating raw veggies. That's a very good thing. Raw veggies every single day, 4 times a day. Raw carrots, raw radish, raw kale, raw mustard, raw herbs, dark greens, colorful vegetables, the best as possible for each person that already have that. So that's the first thing, raw food, because they burn fat, okay? All right. So the deep breathing also burn fat, okay? Because controls stress and also burn fats, okay? Bringing oxygen to your cells. Bringing oxygen to your whole body. Okay, and some people are going to have vitamins, right? As soon as they have a better nutrition, and they are also going to control the amount of food they eat. Okay, they have to chew their food 80 times. If they're fat, obese, or overweight, they have to chew their each bite 40 times. Nothing left? Okay, you have to count until 40 for you to start doing that. Okay? If the person is not yet on a condition that is not yet on their new house, for example, there's a lot going on, you're not going to take too long. Okay, so start with 25 times. That's okay. All right? So eat slowly, very slowly. So you can start with 25 times. And if it's already a person that's already at their new house, okay, 40 times. Because we are going to give time for the brain to process that the stomach already have the food they need. Of course, you need to be already eating proper food, right? This colorful salad that I'm talking about, raw, with 10, 20 items, right? And also need protein. What protein? Lentils, beans, egg. What the protein you're having with that meal is very important. You're going to set up your 4 meals a day. The time for those 4 meals a day. What will be? Okay? And decrease snacks. Decrease, and up to 4 weeks, you have to be able to do it. okay, because it needs some adjustment time. You start control as soon as you move to a new location. That's it. You have 4 weeks to go to 4 meals a day. No more stress. You're ready the new house. Children are going to school, because even the 2 weeks of cleanup and plenty are gone. So in 4 weeks, you need to do that. 4 weeks at the new house. Okay, 4 meals a day. All right, great. Write your weight. Okay, write your weight. So every country have those scales in different locations. Some people might have. So in some countries they have in pharmacies, some other countries they have in supermarkets. Funny, right? But every country will have. And for people that have them at home, we'll share with the residential community or send to thrift stores. We are not throwing away any scale, even those with battery. And then we are going to decide which one is the most sustainable and have better guidelines on extra ones. So if you have 2, we need 2 at each residential community. The one with battery and the regular one that we slide the weight on the top. You know that? Without battery. So if we have those 2 at each residential community, fine. The rest can be sent to thrift stores. And those residential communities that have none, like for some places, some communities, people don't have money, never even thought to purchase those things. So they're going to be sent. The community can call local thrift stores and already ask if there's any available in their county. Okay, and find a way to pick them up so people will have them right there. People that are overweight or obese need to weigh themselves every single week on the same day, every Monday or every Tuesday, okay? And everyone else, I think that's reasonable. Even for children, for them to have an idea and already focus on their health, and this is important for them. And also, older children, teens, as they gain, and adults, as they gain body mass, they're also going to have better weight, but not from fat, from muscles. That's different. They're fit, they have straight belly, okay? They're going to have increased their weight, but they're not obese. They're healthy and strong. The other situation is for people that do have diabetes, but they're skinny, right? So they're going to do everything else and keep watching their weight. Eat good fibers, right? So the soluble fibers. Okay, so when they eat fiber, people eat fiber, we control sugar in our body. So those are the beans, lentils, we have the linen, chia. Linen is the flaxseed. Avocado, apple, banana, not too many banana, but some, it is good. Oats in the morning, because then you can control sugar throughout the day, and other things as well. And peas and other things. Okay, so it's important for people to focus on those soluble fibers. All right, we're doing great. And drinking water, control the hunger, right? Drink water before the meals, because then you're not too hungry right away. All right, that's great. Okay, so number 7, we have to improve our intestinal flora. All right, so we have 2 types of items that we need. One are the prebiotics, right? That are fibers that are not digestive, such as garlic, onion, asparagus, and so on. And the other one are probiotics, such as cabbage that we can cook with other items, sauerkraut, and a few other things. So we're not putting yogurt, because yogurt you can use now while it's available. If you're already were eating them, that's fine. Kefir and things like that. While they're available, we're going to eat, because you're not going to throw food away. But we are not having those for our own videos, because we are already organizing ourselves to be dairy free from cows, right? Okay, we're not going to have farm animal. So let's focus on the things that we already people can do after the 28 weeks as established. All right, we're doing great. All right, so number 8. All right, number 8. We have to eat food with magnesium and chrome because those things will help us. Okay, so for the magnesium, let's say, I'm not sure yet, we need specialists to confirm that, but let's say about 100 milligrams a day, okay? All right, so for magnesium, gonna be the dark greens such as spinach, kale, seeds from pumpkin seeds. We also have sweet potato and sunflower seeds, cashews, right, the nut, beans, almonds, and whole grains, okay, real whole grains, and banana, avocado, and lentils. All right, so all those things I said are good for magnesium. Okay, so let's say now a few things that do have chrome. All right, so chrome is related to the metabolism of the carbohydrates and fats and can increase the action of insulin, helping on the regulation of the sugars in the blood. All right? And for that, we can eat apple, banana, whole grains, some type of potatoes, right? Like sweet potatoes with the skin. We're not eating white, plain potatoes because that will become plain sugar. We're eating the organic potatoes full of different ingredients in it. And also, while we have available, we're not going to say anything that we're not going to do afterwards. These videos are already going to be the permanent ones. So let's only use what we can really offer now. So also broccolis and dark greens in general, okay? And some type of nuts that we're going to clarify for you. All right, so those things, and beans as well. All right, so those things, it's for chrome. All right, so we're doing great. Okay, so for the number 9, we're gonna monitor our body. Okay, so because we don't want people to have all this equipment, to control their body, the sugar levels of their body. If they already have and their diabetes, it's monitored with medication, then they keep doing a bit more and start to get out of that situation and will monitor their body themselves. All right, and a transition, good time. So how are we going to do that? Okay, what are the symptoms the person has? Okay, when I started on this day, this month, I have this, and that. All right, but then I don't have this anymore, I don't have that anymore, okay? So the person will check their own body and already make notes of their own improvements. The person will make notes on things they cannot have because everybody is a little different, right? So what are the items that the person really do not feel good with it? Can be white bread or white rice or what the person do not feel. So that item the person also gonna take out of their diet. Okay, so for number 10 is reduce carbohydrates. That's very important. It won't be listed as the 10th item, but this is very important. Okay, so How we are going to do that? No white flour, no sweets like candies, all type of sweets, right? With white sugar, nothing with white sugar, okay? All right, and lots of fruits and veggies with fiber. No cookies, right? So the person gonna do already work and be strong and breathe and eat lots of fruits and veggies with fiber. Never juices. Okay, this is very important. Okay, my friends, so we did really great. All right, and we're going to please volunteers make the needed improvements, and for the specialists, put them in proper order, complete anything that's still need, and we're going to have a great video with nice images for everyone that is a pre-diabetic or diabetic person. Also, we're going to have separate videos for people with diabetes 1 and people for diabetes 2 because they're completely, they have to be managed in a different way. All right. So for the other thing, that people that cannot control diabetes without medication after these 28 volunteer weeks, they also will join the Life Renovation Program with electric chair and new birth, new life, right? Okay, why is that? Because we need people that are free. We cannot be dependent of synthetic medication, right? So we have to eat lots of turmeric and other things as well to control their diabetes. Okay, so this is really important. You know, turmeric, it's a gift for everyone, garlic, turmeric, and many other things. Okay, because turmeric is known to have amazing healing properties in the treatment of diabetes. The antioxidant, antimicrobial, and antiglycemic properties associated with curcumin, that yellow ingredient, is this spice help regulate insulin in the body, control and balance blood sugar and triglyceride levels, prevent the development of insulin resistance or insulin sensitivity, boost immunity, body fat and stress, and those help in curing and preventing diabetes. All right, so just to explain better how that works. The pancreas is responsible for producing insulin in the human body. The antiglycemic property of the turmeric helps maintain the proper functioning of the pancreas, regulates and balances insulin levels, prevents the development of insulin resistance in the body, lowers blood sugar and triglycerides level, those helping to treat diabetes effectively. All right, that's really great for us to take every day. Okay, so let's say the person got capsules, right, of the powder, turmeric powder. That's what they're gonna eat. If they have the root, they're gonna eat the root and cut in little slices and put on their food. Okay, so everyone gonna use whichever it's available on their location. The main thing is for them to take it natural, to transfer the capsules, synthetic capsules that their previous doctor prescribed, to a natural practice. So we're going to have different orientation videos, and also for people to already know, right? For those that have symptoms but can already manage most natural as possible and soon as possible with this practice I'm giving here. For all countries that are producing turmeric now, that's very important. First will be sent out to countries that do not have them. The most as possible, sent out. The root itself, right? Or the rhizome, I mean, or the powder in capsules. The most easier and effective way, because capsules can last also longer time, right? Depending on where the turmeric comes from. So we help everyone that cannot produce to have this the best as possible, right? A lot of it. And with time, everyone gonna be producing and have, okay, themselves, right? All those tropical, subtropical countries, and even in other locations that are more further away from the equator. Because yes, we can plant it and we will harvest for sure. All right, so for side effects, we are going to give you volunteers, please add anything, the best studies as possible, because I found different things online, right? So I know that children can have, and breasting moms can have, and everyone, because it's a healing thing. It's, as said, is anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, same as garlic. Everyone can have. We cannot have too much, So we're going to say details about the grams and, an approximate time. It's a natural thing everyone can have. We just need adjustment time for the first week or so. Instead of eating suddenly a lot of it, get a little bit and then a little bit more. I think that's for every thing that we're going to have. People that did not have and then suddenly have a lot is not good. Okay. All right. So everyone can have to start, let's say 6 capsules a day, right? 2 in the morning, 2 lunchtime, 2 in the evening. I think that's reasonable. Or 6 little slices, and then with time they can get up to, and we are going to say how many grams will be good. But yes, pregnant moms can have it, breastfeeding moms can have it. Yes, that's for sure. Okay, because that's very important and a very healthy curcuma, very healthy ingredient that we all can have. Okay, we also need to make a video just about the turmeric with all the benefits. Here we are focusing on diabetes, but the turmeric is so rich for many other things. We're going to have this special video, and then on that video we are going to say that's native from South of Asia, that's a rhizome, and places that we can plant, how to take care of it, and all these other details, how to maintain it, because we are not going to have irradiation to it. So people that are getting the root, how to maintain, to last the best as possible. And we also don't want to eat too much and then have none until own is produced on each county. Okay, so all those details, and how to produce in colder areas that might need to be grown in greenhouses, in containers, right, in pots. Okay, so all these details going to be part of the video about turmeric. How to grow, harvest, maintain, and how much is reasonable to have right now, because even that people can eat quite a big amount of it. We have to be sustainable so it will last along the weeks, along the months, until their own is produced and harvested. All right, thank you, my friends. So we're doing really great. And thank you, volunteers. I really appreciate all your work. We're really focusing to get this done, organized, and available online as soon as possible. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome, positive day. Okay, so our videos will guide people with severe diabetes, right? The ones that are really dependent on synthetic drugs, and also the ones that, not so bad yet. not so bad, I mean. And how to make this transition from synthetic drugs to a natural control, treatment, and cure. All right, so our video is gonna guide people, and the person themselves can already start, making a transition. We just need specialists to see how that can be done, like how we will decrease the amount of synthetic drugs while the person is already starting the natural control and treatment. Okay, all right, thank you so much, my friends. Thank you, volunteers. I really appreciate, and I talk to you soon. Have a great day.